It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I was in Tesco recently and I was looking at the lagers for a little bit of inspiration. Do you know your lagers, your 660 millilitres, a bit like this? And your 500 millilitres, your Paulaners, your Kronenbourg, Blancs, those sorts of beers. And I was thinking, okay, over the last year or so, I've been putting the beers together as in like Japan versus Thailand and Japan versus China, country versus country. And I thought, what can I do here? And I thought, you know, these are on a 3 for $6 deal. Why don't I show you the beers that I buy on that 3 for $6 deal? My three favourites on that 3 for £6 deal. And here they are. Paulaner Munich Hell, 4.9% ABV. Krombacher Pills, 4.8% ABV. Those two have been around for years, but this is a relatively new beer. 5% ABV, Kronenbourg Blanc, 600 millilitres, slightly blue bottle. There's the bottle cap. But I like it. I find Kronenbourg Blanc really refreshing, a really refreshing beer. So without further ado, let's get them out into the glass and let's see what we get. Well, I know what we're going to get, but let's show you my favourites. Let's start off with a nice Paulaner. There's the bottle cap. These would be my summertime, sit in the garden, beautiful weather. Afternoon, Saturday afternoon lagers. Good levels of carbonation in the glass. We've got a 1 to 2 finger white head, crystal clear. Look at that. Look at that, crystal clear, beautiful looking lager. Straw coloured, good carbonation, aroma. Oh, so that lovely, hoppy, stinging nettle. Here we go. Cheers, everyone. Grain, lovely, fantastic, crispy grain flavours to begin with. Slight wafery biscuits coming through. Beautiful, beautiful, super smooth, super drinkable. German Reinheitsgebot, German purity though. Only going to be malt, hops, yeast and water. Malt, hops, yeast and water used in the beer. Beautiful, 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 beautiful beer. Let's get the next one open. Just realised I don't have my big bar anymore, do I? To do the big, like, I used to do 10 beers, didn't I? Working on a broken unit. At the moment, if you've seen the previous video, or one of the previous videos of the week, you'll see that I've had plans approved. So I'm quite excited, but nervous all at the same time. You know when you're like planning it, you're planning something, and then those plans become reality, and then you've got to do it. You've got to do it now. That's how I'm feeling at the moment. There's a mixed level of excitement and nervousness. about what I'm about to take on. It was the PHI brewing video. I explain everything in that video. 1 to 2 finger whitehead, good levels of carbonation. Slightly darker looking beer compared to the Paulaner, slightly kind of, this Krombacher, slightly darker. 660 milliliter bottle this at 4.8% ABV. The Paulaner is 500 milliliters, so you get an extra 160 milliliter of beer here. This is also in a Krombacher glass. Aroma. Little less. There was a little aroma, like an organic aroma coming from the Paulaner, like almost slightly kind of organic-y, like almost like kind of vegetation, but you don't get it here. You don't get it in the Krombacher. It's just so good. It is just so good. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful beer. This is the Krombacher. One of my, if you've been watching the channel for a long time, you guys all know this is one of my favourite lagers of all time. It's just, it's close to perfection for me. I used to drink a lot of Warsteiner, the Premium Verum from Morrison's and Tesco, but I started drinking more of the Krombacher. Something happened with the Warsteiner. The Warsteiner used to be as good as this, and then I had a couple of not quite right bottles. It's a little bit inconsistent, is Warsteiner, but this, it's so consistent. It's so damn good. Very crispy, very dry, very refreshing. Nicely carbonated. Again, Saturday afternoon in the garden beer, absolutely. Let's pour the rest in. Last but not least, Kronenbourg Blanc. I've not had it in a while. I do like it. I had I had the French version. So this is a slightly different beer, and it's the reason why I'm leaving it till last. Because it's a French stroke Belgian style wit beer. And the theory is that, from what I've learned in beer, is that if it's really unfiltered like this, and certainly being a wit beer, then it's going to have more flavour. It's the reason why I've left it till last. 1 to 2 finger whitehead, lovely carbonation, hazy straw coloured beer. This could look like an American pale ale, couldn't it? Let's get the aroma. Lovely, lemony, zesty, spicy. Oh, orange. Lemons and orange. Smells great. Gonna dive in. Cheers, everybody. just perfect. But it's different. It's perfect in a very different way to the Krombacher. It's perfect in a very different way to the Paulaner. I like to mix and match these beers from Tesco. If I bought 3 bottles of the Krombacher for £6, no problem, no problem. It's a great beer, would have no problem drinking the 3 bottles. But for me, it's always been about the old saying, variety is the spice of life. It's nice to pick up different beers. I don't always pick up these beers. I don't always pick them up. Sometimes I might pick up a Sapporo, Japanese, the funny tin Japanese beer. Sometimes I'll pick up a Ting Tao. Tell you what, Ting Tao is an excellent beer. That really surprised me when I did that taste test. The Ting Tao kept up with most of the beers. I think it made, like, out of the 10 supermarket lagers, I think it made top 3. I think the Ting Tao from China made the top 3. Very quick story with that was that it was Germans who settled in that part of China, and they opened a brewery called Ting Tao, and the Chinese are still brewing the recipe to this day, and it's such a good lager. But this is great in its own right. It's peppery, it's spicy, it's drinkable, it's a little bit more, because it's unfiltered, a little bit more of a creamy, rich mouthfeel. A little bit sweeter than the other beers. Definite lemon and orange and lemon flavours coming through. A little bit of peppery, spicy bitterness. A little bit more carbonated than the other 2 beers also. But I love it. I love a Kronenbourg Blanc. Oh, just good beer. I mean, Blue Moon's good. Blue Moon's okay. This is probably cheaper. This is probably buying it on a 3 for 6 deal. 3 for £6. It's a club card as well, I should mention that. Buying this is probably a better deal than buying Blue Moon. Although I think you can buy Blue Moon on a 4 for 7 deal, which we're going to probably do in the future. I'm not going to rate them, because this is just a video for me basically showing you my Saturday afternoon beers. That if I fancy a trip to Tesco, they're always in my shopping trolley. And if you haven't tried them yet, I strongly suggest that you try them. Thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.